They say ordinary days can become history in a matter of seconds. For one father and his daughter, it began like any other. A quiet morning in Seoul. The city was still waking up. The skies were clear. A father, hard-working, emotionally distant, reluctantly agreed to take his young daughter to Busan. She wanted to see her mother. He wanted to make up for lost time. They boarded the train. Sleek, fast, sealed from the world. Just a few hours of travel, and they'd be there. But by the time the train left the station, the world had already started dying. A woman stumbled on board just before departure. She was injured. No one noticed. She hid in the shadows, trembling, convulsing, changing. Moments later, screams erupted. Panic shattered the calm. A man was attacked, bitten, another turned, and within minutes, chaos spread like wildfire. Eyes turned white, bodies twitched violently. Then, they ran, not like people, like predators. What started as a train ride became a death trap on rails. Steel doors slammed shut. People screamed, and car by car. The infection consumed everything. The father grabbed his daughter and ran. He wasn't a hero, just a man trying to save his child. They weren't alone. A tough, broad-shouldered man fought like a warrior to protect his pregnant wife. A young couple clung to each other, terrified but unwilling to let go. Two elderly sisters, inseparable, watched the world crumble. And somewhere among them, a man who would sacrifice anyone just to survive another minute. Survival brought out the best and worst in people. They had to fight through blood-soaked cars, using bats, fists, anything they could. They crawled through luggage compartments, blocked doors, taped hands. They fought monsters and each other. Because the real danger wasn't just the infected, it was fear, selfishness, cowardice. The kind that gets people killed. They lost people. The tough man, who never showed fear, held his wife's hand one last time before sacrificing himself so she could live. The young lovers were torn apart. One of the elderly sisters made the ultimate choice, opening a door, to be with her sister one final time. And the father. He thought he could protect his daughter forever. But fate had other plans. Bitten in a moment of chaos, he realized what he had to do. There was no cure, no turning back. So he took his daughter to the last safe car, held her one final time, told her not to cry, told her how much he loved her, something he never said before. Then he stepped out into the light, alone, before the infection could take control. He smiled and let go. The train finally reached the edge of Busan. A tunnel, barricades, armed soldiers. But the danger wasn't over. The two survivors, a little girl, broken and silent, and a woman, clutching her unborn child, began walking down the tunnel. Soldiers raised their rifles. They couldn't see who was coming. Orders were given. Shoot if infected. And then, a soft voice cut through the silence. The little girl began to sing. A lullaby. The same one her father taught her. Her voice cracked, her body trembled, but it saved them. The guns lowered. The soldiers stepped forward, and for the first time, in what felt like forever, there was no screaming, no running, just the sound of a child's voice and the fragile hope that humanity had survived the ride.